Hello there, Leo Collective. For those of you who are new, welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. My name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards and runes. If you are not comfortable with either or, hard left on this video, okay? So we're going to talk about a little bit of astrology before we get going here, guys. So on June 17th, Mercury came in direct, and we are going to experience a five planets in the moon astrologically aligning on June 24th. So it's going to go Mercury, Venus, the moon, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. Okay, and then on June 30th, Venus and Jupiter are both going to be direct from us. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with your birth charts, I would highly recommend you check those out to see what that really means for you. If you're unsure how to read your birth chart, there are some websites and some chat rooms that will help. I might include those in description boxes later on, but for now they're not in there, but you can always just search them. Because we're fire signs, I'm in Aries, by the way, and a Leo moon. So all of us with the fire sign alignments, when that Mercury came direct for us, we're all struggling with a few of our aspects, particularly those of us who have high placements in fire signs. We're going to struggle through this Mercury direct here. So, alright, for Leo, first of all, we're going to get the Six of Swords. What else was for Leo during the alignment, Spirit? What else for Leo during the alignment? Knight of Swords reversed. Okay. Somebody really wants to get to safer ground here. Somebody's not feeling real great about where they're at. They're feeling unfair. They're feeling like it could be victorious, but there's a lot of deception and deceit up in the way. The good news is we do have a victory won in the end here. However, you may have to cheat to get there. Alright, Leo. What are we planning here? Ace of Swords. Okay. So we're going to try honesty first. We're going to try to commit to that higher level, but we're not willing to take the leap of faith as long as it is not going in our own favor here. Or if it involves us completely financially diminishing ourselves. That's completely understandable. If it's not going exactly where you want to go and it's taking all your money to get there, I can completely understand why that's not something you want to do moving forward in that future energy here. Could be somebody wanting to go back to school, but knowing that it's not really going to do anything financially for them to do so, except rack up some debt. Yeah. Currently, you guys are experiencing the Tower and the Magician energy, along with the Knight of Swords. Somebody is fucking exhausted, and that could just plain and simply be your upheaval at this point, is that you're fucking exhausted and you're ready for a change. But you're not ready to move that change into something that is not financially secure and stable. Something that doesn't allow you to grow, to expand, something that doesn't let what you've already worked for work for itself is not what you're looking for here. Leo's jumping out right direct up in here. Right direct. Knight of Pentacles reversed, yeah. It's one of those situations where you might be moving slowly towards figuring out exactly what it is you're looking for. Yeah. Got sleeping on them. Okay. Could be people bringing ideas towards you that aren't exactly what you're looking for. Oh my God, sleeping on them and dreams. You guys really need to pay attention to your sleep here. If you don't have a dream journal, you need to make one. Somebody could have experienced some betrayal here recently. Yeah. We experienced a betrayal or some sort of heartbreak or disappointment from an evil source here. Could be somebody doing black magic on you. Just a side note there. This was contractual, is what I'm going to say to you. Whatever this betrayal was or is coming forth, it's going to be contractual. Okay? This is content. This is some sort of offer, some tangible offer coming in. This is not people discussing what's going to happen. This is someone literally betraying you on paper. Like doing something you did not want done on paper. You guys also need to focus more on self-care at this point because we're pretty much ignoring that, okay? You need to take them salt baths. You need to get your nails did. If you need a coffee in the middle of the day, boo-boo, do you. Yeah. I really don't think you care too much about what happens here because I don't feel like this is permanent. Oh, damn it. I dropped a card on the friggin' floor and I can't find it. Shit. Hold that thought. Oh, God. Huh. You guys might be in alignment with the Pisces. They also got the card of 5, okay? But theirs was the opposite direction. Some of you could be a life path 5, which is the adventurer. Some of you might be forced into some change here. It might lead you to believe that it's freedom in some way, shape, or form, but there's a rivalry or a conflict that blocks you. To get through this contractual mishap, you are going to have to stick to your warrior energy, okay? You may have to explore your options. But regardless of what happens here, this was destined, is what I'm going to openly say here. You may even have had dreams about it. I want to pull a card on the 5 just to be on the safe side. Yeah. Yep. It's going to be a family member. Could be your own children. Careful, Leo. Really pay attention to what you're signing. Don't trust nobody. Don't trust nobody. Watch what you're signing. Make sure you're getting a fair shake of the stick here, okay? Vendetta. Okay, so this could be like a family vendetta. It could be one that was silenced because it did come out kind of sideways and reversed. So this could be a vendetta since childhood, specifically if you're dealing with your own children. If you have had some mishaps with your parenting abilities, your children are expecting to be repaid in full for the evil that they have faced at this point. That file has been closed for you for quite some time. However, somebody is going to be shining a magnifying glass on it. Okay? They are going to magnify what has already been closed because it messed with their childhood, okay? Could have been somebody who was, could have been like a partner that you had that was violent. Could be a child having a traumatic experience that created bad dreams. Could have had something to do with horns even. A broken heart, somebody stealing money. You are sorry for it. You are sorry for it. And you did put investigation into whatever happened between whatever created this vendetta. You did do your investigation. But you are no longer investigating, okay? Like you're fully aware that 2 plus 3 did not equal 4, and you tried and tried and tried and couldn't make sense of whatever happened in the past here. And you got this child coming in. Could be dealing with an Aries with the Magician, a Taurus with the Hierophant. You also have the Fool card here, which is another Aries. I think it's also considered some people consider the Fool to be another sign too, and I don't remember what it is. But to me, the Fool is an Aries card. Justice here is Libra. Who else we got? Yeah. Vote. Scorpio. Yeah. Interesting energies here. Some of your children, one or more of your children has felt targeted by you in the past. I think that there has been peace made with this child up to this point. However, this child is worried about the way that you care for yourself. Okay? They're worried about how much you sleep. They're worried about when you sleep, are you going into a deep sleep? Are you sleeping well? Or is it clouded and hazy? Are you still waking up tired? Are you capable of making yourself the Ten of Cups or the Nine of Pentacles? Because I'm pretty convinced that this child is not convinced that you are that. There was a lot of deceit in the past. I'm not sure if that's your energy, their energy, or a third party coming in. Wherever it was, there was a struggle, okay? There was betrayal, there was evil, and somebody was not caring for themselves and not caring for others, and it literally created a vendetta. Wow, really? We're going to just throw them all. Okay. We're going to take the top. Oh my god, blocked. It is not a coincidence. The circumstance that you're looking at, this leap of faith coming forth here in the short future, it is not a coincidence, okay? It is not the universe saying that they're on your side. It is not a reward. This is a challenge. Let's be very clear here. What's coming forth to you in this future energy, it is a challenge. It is sent to broaden your horizons. And you are done, you either are either done investigating or you have investigated. Yeah. Could have spent the last year maybe trying to make sense of what this child's problem was, or this person, this immature energy. Maybe you were just trying to make sense of what was going on. Like, why does this person have so much hostility and aggression towards me? And it could be a straight upheaval, okay? Hagalas, see, what did I just say? Wrath of nature, destruction, uncontrolled forces, especially the weather, or within the unconscious tempering, testing, and trial, okay? And then we have Gebo, which is gifts, both in sense of sacrifice and of generosity, indicating balance. All matters in relation to exchanges, including contracts, personal relationships, and partnerships. Okay? This contract will be destructive. It will test you. It will put you through trials. Unconscious tempering. But it's a gift. It's a gift or a sacrifice. Are you sacrificing for the child? You may be sacrificing your financial independence to help this child reach a goal. And maybe that to you is what's finally going to make the peace and make this vendetta go bye-bye. You may even be working a lot to the point where you can't care for yourself to help the child pay for whatever this contractual agreement is. Perhaps it's financial, since there's pentacles in here too. There's a lot of shit from the past coming up. And it is a high level of commitment. So we're talking, when it's contracts, that's going to be like paying for a wedding, paying for a house, paying off somebody's college tuition, or maybe even buying them a really nice new car. I don't see no chariots in here, but I mean, it could be something that very simple. But it is contractual, whatever it is. Could be just co-signing for something. Okay? Be careful with that. Be very careful with that. Leo, we're going to pull some runes too. Just, I want to get a... P. Patricia, Patrick, Polly, Pam, Paulette, K, and Y. Oh, it flipped to a Z. It could be Y or Z. It just flipped twice. The Y is upside down. Maybe it's the last letter. Kylie, Kaylin, Kelby, Katie. For any of those names, watch what's coming forth with these contracts, okay? P, K, Y, or Z. E. It blew to my right, so I'm going to assume that's going to be a first name you're going to be watching for. So like Elaine, Elena, Eileen, Irma, Evelyn, Eli, Elijah. Yeah. Interesting. All right, Leo. Let's see what signs we can look for here, okay? Let's pull some stuff out. All right, if we're seeing purple flowers, realize that somebody is actually sorry, okay? They may come up with that persona of sorry, not sorry. There's the flower. It could be sorry. They may be coming off like sorry, not sorry, but truly they are sorry, okay? Wooden horses, magnifying glass. If you start seeing the number 888, 5 is super significant for you guys. If somebody's flicking you off, realize that is the person that is having this vendetta, okay? If they flick you off on a constant, or they just randomly do it, that's who we're looking for here, okay? If you run into any do not enter roads all of a sudden, like accidentally turn on to a do not enter, pay attention to that. What were you thinking about when you made the mistake? What was blocking you, okay? Some of you need to get a fan to sleep with. It'll help you. It will help you sleep better. Yeah, I'm not getting nothing from that. If you see the infinity symbol with red flowers, pay attention. for contractual agreements, it's coming out with a Fool and the Hierophant at the same time here. So if the contraction has the number 10 somewhere, pay attention to the number 10, or if it has a 0, which usually contracts don't have a 0, so we're going to kind of keep that at a flow there. But if it has a 0 or a 10, pay attention, especially to make sure it's not crossing any moral codes or any commitment that you didn't want to make in the beginning or the end. Something that has both land and water on it, or to do with it, like a boat that it comes with a dock maybe, or a house that has waterfront at some point. Pay attention to those. Boats. We're looking at boats. Boats that are going outward. Pay attention to what's going on, who's around you, the energies that you're feeling, that you're flowing, okay? Red nail polish. Dream catchers. Any arrows that point down. Okay? Pay attention to all that. I'm really feeling this contractual stuff, especially since Gebo came out, because, I mean, that does have to do strictly with contracts there. Like, I am feeling like somebody is coming forth with a contract. It may take a while. It may be slow. You may be making a slow decision on whether you want to actually participate in this deal or not. I want you to know and understand that moving forward with that, it will probably put you in a financially codependent way in some way, shape, or form. Now, this contract may look like it's not deceptive in that way, as if somebody else is going to be paying their portion. However, that is not the case. I feel like at the end of this commitment here, it is a high level of commitment, but you're not going to want to take the leap of faith. Like, your morals are telling you that it's the best thing for you to do, that it'll squash the stuff from the past, that it is a good choice for this child or this immature energy around you, that it is going to help them. So morally, you're going to want to do it. Your heart is going to want to jump right in. Help them, teach them, show them, okay? Teach them how to fish so they can bite two, blah. Teach them how to fish so that they can catch their own fish and feed themselves, okay? But you got to watch that taking a leap energy, especially with this Mercury, with the us fire signs. Like, literally, my attention span is so short. My temper is so short. I feel like a Jack Russell Terrier watching a tennis ball bounce all day long. Like, it is very, very intense. So you guys need to be very careful with that, okay? If it has a large garden, I need you to understand that the larger the garden, the more work you have to put into it. The bigger the land, the more you invest. That's how I'll put it. Okay? I don't feel like there's conflict coming. I do feel like there's an upheaval, but it's an upheaval to the realization of what is it that I actually want, okay? Like, this is what we're looking at. What's going to be fair for me? What's going to give me my victory? How am I going to not get cut out or fucked over? That's what you're looking at. What can I truly commit to without getting fucked over here, okay? I am manifesting what is truly going to make me happy. Like, I am finally to that realization point where I'm realizing that I do want the fulfillment, but I don't know how to get there, so I'm figuring it the fuck out. But I also understand that what I'm doing now is not fair to me. It is not fair, it is not just, and I need to know how to find that independent victory. How can I get my wreath, man? How can I get it? How can I get it? Alright. If the message resonated for you, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Lets me know I'm connected to you guys, and also helps us spread the content on the channel. If you'd like a personal, the information is in the description box below, along with the website for the free birth charts if you're interested in your astrological alignments for this particularly big alignment here. I'm sorry, I'm just really getting a not done energy here. Like, I'm feeling it, not done. One more. Okay, two more. Don't join the battle. Okay? Six of Wands and Temperance. Like, don't be too patient. If it's fair, by all means, do you. If you do not feel it's fair, then do not hesitate to say so. Do not hesitate to say so, because whatever it is, it will find balance at the end of it. Okay? If it's going to be fair, then it will come in fair. Okay? Then your temperance will be flipped for some of you. However, for the majority of you here, I don't feel like this is a fair energy. And I do feel like you're going to have to defend it at some point, which is not what you wanted to begin with. Some of you may already be depending it. You have Queen of Swords here on the bottom of the deck in the upright, okay? Some of you may already be trying to take advice or trying to help other parties understand why you're doing what you're doing. If you're having to defend it, it's probably not a good idea. Just be very careful. Because right now, fire signs are very impulsive. So just be very careful with the choices that you're making. Especially if this is like a group choice or a family choice. And if it is regarding bad blood or some sort of vendetta between you and your children. Just be very, very careful and watch what you're signing. The alignment will come out to pass probably, I think it's between July 1st and 4th is when all of it starts shifting back out into those alignments, out of alignments and into other houses and zodiacs here, okay? So, with that, I will wish y'all peace and prosperity.